What is up, everyone on YouTube? It's your boy, the MFSXLRA, coming at you live with Lucky Draws, the show where I take a look at whatever deck I feel like and have myself a good old time. So today, as you can see, we're playing Melodious Divas, the Arc 5 archetype that initially wasn't all that great, but over time has become significantly better. We have a deck that's all about turboing out these lovely ladies, protecting ourselves, and all in all, just having a good time. Playing a nice deck that, while might not be very fast, is very enjoyable to play. So let's go ahead and get ourselves started and see if we can get ourselves some lucky draws. Alrighty, our first opponent. We want to try and go first as often as possible. We're very much a go first deck, and we succeed. Very nice. Opening hand is decent. Decent. Let's go ahead and start with Ostinato. Alright, so with Ostinato's effect, basically, I'm going to make Schuberta. We want to use Aria. This is a fusion spell from the deck. It's pretty dang sweet. And we want to use Elegy as well. So basically, we're going to make Schuberta. Very nice. We're going to set this here, return to the front lines. Very good with Schuberta here. And I'm going to save solo. So, end phase, our monster gets destroyed, and then I get to summon the materials. And the reason we're doing this is because of their effects. When Aria is special summoned, all Melodious monsters that are special summoned cannot be destroyed by battle and cannot be targeted. And Elegy prevents our special summoned Melodiouses from being destroyed by card effect. So basically, when you set these two up special summon, you got yourself a nice little defensive wall. It doesn't work on everything, but it works on a fair amount of things, so all's good in the hood. Alright, so Descend to Danger from deck to grave except itself. Alright, this is some form of dangers. I saw Predaplants as well. That means he has Super Poly, which may or may not be a bad thing, depends on what he's got, I suppose. I'm going to go ahead and play this. I've got my return to the front, or back to the front, whatever you want to call it. Basically, I'm going to revive Schuberta. That way, if he has puts anything in the grave that I don't want him to have, I can't talk today. I cannot talk, but yeah. If he puts things in the grave I don't want him to have, I can banish them. Because Schuberta can do that once while face up. Alright, so he's got Chubacoob. He's got a whole bunch of things, but right now he doesn't have anything that I'm like worried about. Because none of his cards can currently get up. I mean, granted, if he makes Borreload, that would be bad. Because Borreload's one of those things that can get around us. I mean, I have outs to Borreload, but at the same time, I'd rather him not make Borreload. Because if he makes Borreload, then we're going to be in trouble. Of course, decks like these usually start with Boral Sword. Okay. I mean, that's certainly something that'll still be tricky to get around, because I don't have any sort of, like, things to get around that. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. And we'll get rid of his other Bigfoot. He only needs one Bigfoot. I get the other foot. Yeah, he's going to try and pop my monsters with Bigfoot, but that's not going to work. Borrowed Sword, that's not going to work either. Because I can't be destroyed in battle. So, it's nice that he made this, but it's not going to be able to get over my cards. Because I am protected from many a thing, my friend. Alright, so now it's our turn. This I will need next turn, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Once I've negated this, I'll be able to beat over it with Schuberta and start laying into him with all my monsters, and that'll be a good thing. He's got Predaponic. Summon a Predaplant from hand or grave. Well, it's a good thing I got rid of your Predaplants. I don't think you had another one. Nope. Alright. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and Infinite Impermanence. Be like your effect is no longer applicable. Want to put everything in attack mode. Monsters you control. Okay, no. I was thinking of going for the big boss monster, but I will not be doing that right now. Let's go ahead and just lay into him with all of our monsters. I think this is, yeah, this is game. You're going to regret that Destrudo, my friend. Alright, so there's a clean win with the Melodious Divas. Granted, not against the most, well into opponent. If he had summoned Borload, it would have been a lot harder to beat over him, but regardless, it's a win, and let's go for duel number 2. Alright, here our second opponent. See if we can go first again, but no, going first again. That's fine. Or you can always let me go first. Sweet. Gonna go for Ostinato. Basically lets me fuse from the deck. Did I already use Ostinato? I don't remember. My memory is shot to shite because I'm recording late night for this one. Because it's, it's holiday week. Got holiday things to do. So basically, I had to record late night after work. It's kind of annoying, but what can you do? I'm just going to summon these two ladies. I've got my defenses all set up. I've got Mozart for later. Sabano for fusion summoning. I'm going to be like, no. There shall be no fusion destiny, sir. Thank you very much. Wow. He actually plays Dunker. I have not seen anyone play this card in many, many moons. My goodness. He actually plays Dunker. He's still doing Dunker. Is this Destiny Hero Burn? Oh, the legendary Destiny Hero Burn. If you have 3 more D heroes in the grave, this does something. What does it do? Discard this card, target a D hero in the graveyard, summon it to your opponent's field in defense mode. Okay, so that's some sort of weird something. When a spell or effect is activated, negate it during the standby phase. Okay, interesting. Oh, lordy Lou, it's Dogma. Dogma is a big boy. And your special summon, so now I'm going to lose half my life points because of that. Ouch. Thinking. You know what? This is very silly, but I want to do new things. I've already showed the defense. Let's show some offense. And now I'm going to go ahead. Now you work, and I'm going to get let's get Arya back just to have Arya. And now I'm going to fusion summon my Bloom Diva boss monster. Hello, I am Bloom Diva. So basically, when I attack into his special summon monster, I won't take any damage. He'll take damage equal to the difference in our stats, and then his monster is destroyed. So we're all set with this Bloom Diva. If he has any targeted non-destruction removal, I'm going to be in trouble. But luckily, I've got an Ash Blossom, I've got an Impermanence. I should be pretty set. I'm going to Impermanence that one. Be like, no, there shall be no Vion business here. Luckily, our monsters have the same stats, so I can just run into that if need be. Alright, very nice. Got Arya, gonna special summon my Sonata. Everything will get 500 extra attack points. And I'm just gonna keep attacking. Sadly, Arya does not get her effects. Her effect is only when special summoned. Which is the biggest crux of this deck, is that you have to special summon Arya. Always summon Arya. Specially. No, I don't want to do that. Could go for the lady, but that would be a silly move. Don't really need to at this point, because I don't think he can get around this. I mean, knock on wood and all that, he might be able to if he top decks. I don't know. Well, he has to get around Ash Blossom. Not saying he can't do that, but what did he just do? Bash a D hero, chooses a normal spell, places it on top of the deck. Okay, fine. I'll take Monster Reborn. You got Fusion Destiny, okay. You're expecting this to last till next turn. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So, what was your plan? I don't even know what your plan was, but good effort. At least you summoned Dunker. That was unique. So, that's duel number 2. Let's keep going and see if we can keep beating up people with our Melodious ladies. Alrighty, our third opponent is Hikari, which, if I'm not mistaken, is an Ignister monster, which means bad things if this is Ignisters. Because barrier statue, oh, it's Marincess. I mean, that's not too much of an issue, I suppose. No. I'm just gonna be like, no, you're not allowed. Nope. 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 I know enough about Marincess to not allow them to get started. Although he's still gonna get started with the slug. Yep, he gets to get that back, and he gets to do some excavation. He's got a whole bunch of lockdown cards like I do, but different. The barrier statue might be an issue, though. If he gets a barrier statue off and we don't have monsters set up on board, we will be in trouble. Let's see here. Do I want to go for this or that? This. First movement solo. I get to summon a Melodious Diva from the deck. I shall summon Aria, so I give my monsters the protection they deserve. I shall also summon Solo. Solo will just run over that monster. Even if he has a hand trap or something, I shall be good. Basically, I'm just going to beat over that. Very nice. And let's set a card and we're good. I think we're good for now. Another good thing is if Solo leaves the board, I can summon a Melodious from the deck. This is like your third turn sort of thing. Basically, if nothing else works out for you, Solo will summon Aria for you. That is important. Alright, he's got the seahorse. I'm going to call by the grave that seahorse because I know how much that seahorse means to this person. Because that seahorse is basically his climber to, like, everything. I don't want him to have this seahorse. That'll make things much more problematic. Although I think he just got a seahorse anyway. But luckily he can't use its effects because they'll be negated by the designator. At least I'm pretty okay. Maybe it doesn't work that way. He can still summon it and stuff. But he can't get it back, right? During main phase, banishes. Okay, he can't do that effect at least. Okay. So Marincess are going to do the thing they do. He's just going to climb and make a big monster that does big damage. Also, he's bringing out the barrier statue. That's not good. That is certainly not good for me, because if he's got that, I can't special summon. Because I'm all light monsters. This is saying only water monsters allowed. Alright. That might be difficult. That might be very difficult. Because then he'll make Marbly Rock. He's going to get a Marincess back. At least he got rid of the barrier statue. That's good. Yeah, so then target a Marincess, add to hand. He can target a Marincess, add it to hand. He can just get back a lot of stuff. And now he's going to equip like 3 of his monsters, boost this to big numbers. And I don't have a hand trap. Every time I want one of my hand traps, I don't have it. It's a bit annoying. Considering playing more Honest in the deck, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. Maybe, maybe not. Really depends. Let's see. What does this do again? Send a Marincess from hand to grave. Monsters can't be destroyed by battle. You take no battle damage. Alright. Interesting. Another called by the grave. I don't think I'm ready to commit to Utopia the Lightning. I mean, I could do that, but I think I'm going to wait a turn before I do that. I'd rather get another monster on board to do that with. If I have to use Ari, it's like a last resort sort of deal. I'd rather not go with the last resort sort of deal. Wait, did he have another? No, he didn't. Okay, there was no point in hitting Call by the Grave. Good. Alright, Mandarin's in the grave, so we can summon that back. Yep, you can put it right there. He's probably going to be trying to make... Well, basically what he's trying to do, he's trying to make Crystal Heart. And if he makes Crystal Heart and links that and this together, Oh, never mind. He just went for Wonder Heart. Silly move. If you had used Crystal Heart, it would have been immune to, like, everything. And now he gets more stuff back. Alright. You know what? I'm going to hit that anemone for no particular reason other than I want him to have less stuff. And dang, he's got... Oh no, he's got Marincess Wave. Target a face-up monster. Oh wait, that targets. Link 2 armor in all face-up monsters you control are unaffected by card effects. Yeah, that targets. He can't target me. So long as he can't target me, that card does not affect me. Although now Utopia the Lightning is no longer viable because he can play that from his hand. So I'm going to have to figure out another way around his stuff. I mean, if I can draw Twin Twisters, this duel's over, because then I'll just destroy this. Problem is, I didn't run very much Twin Twisters. Although if I can draw... I'm thinking here. I'm thinking if I draw Polymerization, I could make Bloom Diva, and then I can just ram it into this and do lots of damage. I think that would work all on its own. Yeah, your effects negated. I called you. I called you from the grave. Whose arm is that anyway? I know this dude is from Drag Down to the Grave. Whose arm is this? That's what I want to know. Is it Gaga Gigo's arm? I don't think it is, but it would be kind of funny if it was. Yeah, now he can, like, summon that out. Doesn't really matter that much. I cannot be destroyed. I think he's just attacking me because he feels like it. I don't know. Could be. Might not be. Who knows? Alright. Yes. Baguska, I'm sorry. You don't work in this situation. I would normally go for the Bagusk. But regardless, I'm going to skip ahead a bit until something happens. Either I draw Polymerization or my opponent rage quits or something. So, hold on tight. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. I think I finally got my answer to my opponent. You know, it took me a bit longer than I wanted. I can't say special. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and do the fuse. Still can't target me. Unless you got non-targeted stuff. Do I have a... Oh. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I'll lose my last, but... I gain a Bloom Diva. So I'm just going to go ahead and attack into your shooting code, Talker Dude. You are going to be taking some damage, my friend. Goodbye. I probably should have rammed into this thing, but I'll just do that later. All's good. Arya protected us for quite a while. This is why you run outs to things, my dude. I mean, all for nothing. Marincess are cool and all, but when you don't run any sort of, like, protection or anything to out stuff, doesn't really help you that much. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, run a Boral load or something. It's not like you're wanting... Well, I guess you can't really because of the water lockdown, and that's why you have shooting code talker. Whatever. The point is, run out to annoying things. Run a Regeki or two or something, man. Go old school with it. Question is, can he out Bloom Diva? Answer, I'm somewhat doubtful. I mean, if he had made this with Crystal Heart, it would be unaffected, therefore Bloom Diva couldn't do anything about this. But as it stands, he did not do that, therefore he's a silly person. He's a silly person who didn't do that. But regardless, took longer to summon this than I thought. It's just I had to search out my thing, because I had, like, you know, I couldn't ostinato. If I could have ostinatoed, I would have been out of this, like, way earlier. As it stands, I'm just going to have to go for it now and be like, hello, attack this thing. So I won't take any damage. I mean, he might, you know, summon a monster or whatever. That'll lessen the damage slightly. I don't know what'll happen after this, but we'll see how it goes. There you go. Your monster is Kaputski. You do get to summon that back, but whatever, that's just more fodder for me to attack into. So, okay, so that does leave the field, okay. I mean, granted, another thing is he's almost out of monsters to summon. He's almost out of his extra deck. 1,500 or less attack. He's getting back Mr. Boy. Okay. That works. Oh no, now he's got more face downs. I mean, if one of those is like Storming Mirror Force or Drowning Mirror Force, might be in trouble. Might be in a smidge of trouble if that is the case. Alright, he's got something. Yeah. Oh, it's just another Wonder Heart. Except now you only have one zone for your thing. Let's see. Target Marincess, add it to your hand. So you're just gonna get your extra deck back. I'm gonna guess, maybe, potentially. I don't know. It's the battle of the ladies, and my ladies are bigger than yours. And the Marincess has always been an interesting deck to me because, like, it's a cool concept, and I like the concept of them. But it's a deck that loses to Mystical Space Typhoon. So it's just like not that great. I guess I should start like attacking and stuff. Like, as much as I would like to just sit on Bloom Diva and keep like burning him to death with it, I think I should actually start attacking and stuff. Yeah, and then yep. So then he loses that one, and then he gets another one. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and attack into this thing, just because I can. I still don't have any of my hand traps. I don't know where my hand traps are. It's very strange. I mean, yeah, I've left this in attack mode, but unless he summons something very, very big, it's not going to matter that he has that. Yep. I don't think he can get around this. I mean, he's still going, so I presume he must have something. It's just he doesn't want to, he hadn't drawn it or something. I don't know. It's very odd. I mean, I'm fine with a grind game. I know you guys don't like a grind game. I'm trying to make the duel fast as I can, but, sometimes you get into grind games, and sometimes the deck's true value is in how it handles a grind game when it's not designed for the grind game. Sometimes you just gotta do it. Why are you attacking Bloom Diva? That works both ways. You could have attacked Mozart and have actually done damn. Okay, and he rage quit. Okay, well, I hate to call that a win, but a win is a win. So that was duel 3. Let's do one more duel, and let's call it a day after that. Let's go for duel number 4. Alrighty, our fourth and final opponent will be against Duel Rising. Sounds like a pretty cool dude. I mean, we got the combo, I suppose. It's not the way I usually like to go about it. These are cards I'd rather not have to discard, but when you have to discard a card, sometimes you just gotta discard a card. I really hope I won't need this. If I need this, I'm going to be sad panda. Be like, hello, how are you? And we're good. We're good. We've got our defense set up. Next turn, we begin the offense. This is 2,300. That is a turtle. That is a dang-dong turtle. And now he's going to destroy me with that Bigfoot. That's the one thing that'll stop you is kaijus. Well, it's one of the things, so... Yeah... Gren Maju. Gren Maju. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that one bitch. And he's got, okay, Gren Maju beat now. Oof. Luckily I have Honest. If I didn't have Honest, I'd be in trouble. Alright. Question is, alright, he's attacking the turtle. Good. Can you attack with Gren Maju, please? Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that. I've got Honest in my hand. So I'm safe for this turn. If you were hoping to lay waste to my field, you were mistaken, my friend. Actually, that helps me because now I don't have Bloom Harmonist. Therefore, I'm good, I think. What does he have in the grave? Anything cool? Not really. Monster Reborn? Bring back Aria so that I am protected from things? I mean, I could also go for, like, Utopia. And that is a very tempting thing to go for Utopia. Or Baguska. Either one would be good in this situation. But maybe next turn. Maybe next turn. Right now, Aria is good. Aria is indestructible. Just like against the Marincess guy, he's going to struggle to get around that. Polly is good. If I can get one of my Maestras, I'm perfect. I'm like flawless. So, let's see. We got Score. Interesting choices here. I mean, you know what? No, I better wait. I better wait a couple turns. I need to draw more cards. Then we shall make the comeback of the century. All I need to do is get a couple more cards. That'll do. Let's go for Polly. Let's get Schubert out here. We'll use these two and make Schuberta. Then I'll use Schuberta's effect. I'm going to banish some of his cards. Yes, this will boost Gren Maju. No, I don't care. Banish that, and that. He'll be like, why are you banishing my cards and making my monster bigger? I'll be like, shut it, you. I'm just going to attack Dingirzu. I'm going to use up one of its materials. Not that important, but I just want to spook him, make him think, oh, I'm safe now. No, you're not really safe. Not from me. I've got Schuberta. She's a 3k beater. He can summon this snake whenever. And that is certainly a scary thought. Because if he summons the snake, his monster will get bigger. Yeah. He's going to protect his thing. So now I'm going to have to get rid of Gren Maju other ways. Because that's only for one turn. This is for one turn and one turn only. So now it's my turn again. What is it I could summon? I could summon another Harmonist, but with these numbers, not a good idea. I'm going to get rid of Dingirzu, even though there's an argument to be made about me not getting rid of Dingirzu in order to, survive and stuff, but I think I'm alright. I mean, as much attack as this Gren Maju has, it's not as big as my monster. Why didn't you get rid of Aria? I think you should have gotten rid of Aria, because she's the one protecting me and stuff. I mean, granted, that's a lot of attack, and that's a lot of damage. Ouch. But you could have won if you tributed the other one. Or at the very least, I wouldn't have my stuff I currently have. Because you still can't target me with this thing. And you only have 8 cards left. Granted, if he has 2 turtles, he probably has a 3rd turtle. Because if he has that many turtles, he probably has another one. If he has another kaiju, we're just done. We're just done if we don't have if he has any kaiju, we're done. Or if he runs Raigeki, but I don't think this deck runs Raigeki. Or maybe he just banished his Raigeki. No idea. He banished a lot of cards with that snake. That's why I don't like playing this snake unless it's like a deck that really needs it. It's just like you're gonna run yourself out of stuff before the snake is helpful. You know what I mean? But yes, I think we're just gonna win due to the sheer unstoppable power of Aria. Aria, MVP of this deck. She's too powerful. And then he popped himself because he didn't read what this card says. Cannot be targeted. Alright. Card by the grave. I'ma set this. Not that he can summon this thing anymore. He doesn't have enough cards left, but just in case we need it. Just in case. Man, this Gren Maju is huge. Uh-oh. I think we're dead. We are dead, folks. Because that is the Eater of Millones. The Eater of Millones gets over everything. I will not go down without a fight. I will take even more damage. Alright. Well, sad to say he still had an eater, but sometimes your opponent just has an eater. It's one of those things that gets around Arya. So let's go into the end screen and see what we got today. Alright, Melodious Divas did just fine. We got 3 wins and a loss. And I'm happy with the deck. I might change it up next time I duel. Hopefully the art on these will finally start working. I'm thinking less Ash and more hand traps, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Smash like if you did. I got a Goki video in the works. As soon as that deck's done, I'll be showing that off. But until next time, your boy, the MF6, LRH, signing off. Y'all take care now.